today's video is about Karen. Now who's a Karen? A Karen is a woman who complains at the smallest of things. She thinks she is entitled and she wants to see the manager. Well, you will get an idea after watching the videos. So first Karen is a hypocrite Karen. She threatened to trespass and throw garbage on a county commissioner's office. Why hypocrite, you will know.
Hi, Angelique. Yeah. Detective Horton with Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. How are you?
Do you have any identification on you?
What do you want? Badge, gun, handcuffs?
Okay.
Things. So, all right. Well, the reason why we're here is bothering you on a Friday night is I guess you and some guy named Anthony were posting on social media that you were going to go trespass on a county commissioner's property, dump garbage on her property.
I didn't say that I would dump garbage on her property.
Well, that was the discussion that you guys were having, right? Okay. That's the discussion you.
So like a typical Karen, our Karen denies every allegations. But of course, our officer has proofs.
Guys were having.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, I can show you the post.
I plead the fifth.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. So, trespassing is a crime. Dumping garbage on people's property is a crime. So, don't do it. Okay? But you plead.
Is that why you all are here?
Yeah. Yeah. Today's day and age, man, you're talking about trespassing on,
Didn't talk about trespassing, but okay.
Well, going on somebody's property is trespassing, right?
I didn't say any of those words.
Okay. All right. That's cool. All right. Have a good night. Don't trespass. It's a crime.
So all of this for that? This is just fear-mongering, you know that, right?
Fear mongering of what?
Of a citizen, for nothing. For nothing.
Okay. Sorry you feel that way.
I do. I'm putting my kids to bed, and you're wasting tax dollar money to come out here and...
Tell you not to commit a crime? Yes.
I'm not committing a crime, and
No,
I wasn't...
I'm telling you not to commit a crime.
Right, and I'm not planning on committing a crime.
Then that's even better. Then we're done.
Okay, I appreciate it, officer.
Awesome. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
If this would have stopped here, everything would have been okay. But our Karen had to open her mouth. Well, she did what I would call reverse complaining. Just because a woman was standing on the pavements, she thought it was trespassing. Yeah, hypocrite.
Can I get everybody's badge number?
Sure. 33093.
33093 and your name? Officer, you're on my property, so your name?
Horton, Horton.
Okay, your
Like
name,
Dr.
officer,
Seuss book.
that were hiding in the corner there?
Stockwell, 18352.
Okay, and this woman that was on my property as well? She's not a civilian. She was on my property. I'd like to know her name.
Mine's on 19477.
I'm sorry?
19477.
But what was the civilian's name? She was on my property. I think I have a right to know that. No, she was on, this is my property. I have a right to know who this woman is.
Here's the deal. We've identified all the law enforcement officers on your property.
But I would like to know who the stranger was that was trespassing on my property.
She is not a law enforcement officer.
But she was trespassing on my property.
We've identified all the law enforcement officers.
Is that right? She was trespassing on my property. She didn't have
she was right here on the sidewalk. That's not trespassing.
Sir, she was not standing on the sidewalk. She was actually right there, and I have video evidence of it.
Ma'am, we're not going to debate curtilage. Listen.
Does the woman work for the county?
You pled the fifth?
Does the woman work for the county?
Are you changing your mind?
Does the woman work for the county? I think I have a right to ask questions when you're at my house.
Okay.
She was on my property.
She was on public property.
No, she was on my property. I have video of it, officer.
Ma'am, we're not going to argue. We've identified all the law enforcement
officers. Who was the woman that was on my property?
Have a good night,
not on the sidewalk?
Have a good night, ma'am.
How do you get to ask questions of me, but I don't get to ask questions of you?
No, you pled the fifth, remember?
Officer, you're playing a game?
I'm not playing a game.
You are playing a game. You are playing a game. I asked you who this woman was that was on my property.
She's a civilian. And I've answered that question.
But she was trespassing, so I'd like to file trespass on this woman. She's not allowed on my property ever again.
Okay.
Who's going to take the trespass report?
Okay. Well, if she was on your property...
She was, officer. I have a video of it. Can I get a trespass report for this woman?
I know.
Can you get your sergeant?
I mean, how can someone be so delusional? You threaten to trespass, and if an officer comes and just advises you, you call it fear-mongering. Okay guys, this is one of the best videos I've ever seen. She is TYT's reporter Anna Kasparian, and here she talks about a woman's right to abort a child or not.
I don't care that you're a Christian. I don't care what the Bible says. Like, I feel like it's a clown show, like sitting here trying to decipher what your little mythical book has to say about these very real political issues, right? I don't care if you're Christian. In fact, I will fight for you to have your religious liberty and practice your Christianity. I believe in that. I don't believe in Christianity, which means that you do not get to dictate the way I live my life based on your religion. I don't care what the Bible says. You have every right in the world. All those women who identify with your religion have every right in the world to not get an abortion, to not take birth control, but they do not have the right to dictate my life and what I decide to do with my body. I don't care about your goddamn religion. I'm so tired of having nonstop conversations about what the Bible says. You live your life in the way that you interpret the Bible. Again, I don't care, but you don't get to take the Bible and tell me, well, the Bible says this in this chapter, in this verse. I don't care. I don't care. I don't believe in it. And I have the right, based on our Constitution, to not believe in it.
Now, first off, I want to say I respect every religion, and everyone has the right to follow their religion, but also everyone has the right to live their life the way they want to do. So if a woman wants to wear a hijab, she can. Of course, I would not want my children to wear hijab because it's uncomfortable, but it doesn't matter what I want. If my daughter chooses to wear it, she can wear it. So similarly, if a woman wants to have an abortion, it's her choice. My opinion or your opinion shouldn't freaking matter. Now this is a video inside a shopping center in Texas. Here the Karen is smashing wine bottles, and do you know why? Well, because she was told to wear a mask. Now unless you're living under a rock, coronavirus is still here, and wearing mask is very important. And just because this Karen was told to wear a mask, she did this.
Daddy, fake. Better get the cleaners down here. Fucking tell you, man. Why is she doing that though? I know her as well. Andy. Yeah? Hi mate. I know her as well. I don't know what she's doing it.
Yeah, well, welcome to a Karen's world. That's how Karen is. I know, crazy. I really want to see her face when she would have to pay the bills, because she would. I mean, of course, she would go to jail, but yeah, she would have to pay the bills. I really want to see her face, man.